Xin chào, what's up everybody? Alright, in this video we're going to do my top 5 favorite restaurants in District 1 Saigon. We're starting off with number 5, Ushuki. It is a Japanese barbecue mixed with a fusion of Korean barbecue. If you like Wagyu, this is the place to come. It's a fantastic restaurant. I would recommend that you make a reservation if you're going to eat anytime past 6 p.m. If you're coming before 6 p.m. you can usually get in. This is their most busy location. They have a lot of locations. I can confirm that this one is very good. I've eaten here, I don't even know, 20 times. This is one of our favorite restaurants. Like I said, if you're into Wagyu, which is right here, they've got Wagyu, and I can tell you the Wagyu here is delicious. And it's pretty affordable for what it is. You're getting a lot of quality and quantity of food, and it's very, very, very delicious. Like I said, this is one of my favorite restaurants. It is my 5th place on the top 5. They have delicious mixed drinks. They have Sapporo on draft. They've got sake. They've got soju. And it comes with fresh Dalat vegetables, which are usually known for the best vegetables around the south. So, I mean, you can get all kinds of different cuts. This is not all you can eat. The only all you can eat on the list will be meat and meat, which you'll see in a minute. But this place is absolutely phenomenal. The seating is traditional Japanese sitting on your Indian style. I absolutely love this place. I'm sorry if it's windy. It's extremely windy today, and I haven't gotten a cover for this microphone on the Insta360. We're working on it. Of course, a bunch of selections of pork. We tend to get one of the pork, one of the beef, and then one of the soups. And I'll show you the soup that I really like. If it's for 2, it'll be around 600K with no drinks, no alcohol. If you get alcohol, it'll be around 850K for 2. Where's it at? Where are the soups? No soups today. Maybe I skipped past them. If they have a soup, well, no soup for us. But they do have a soup that's really, really good. The inside's very nice. It is 3 floors. I'm not going to go in and film because people are eating. It's 3 floors high. There is a slight problem with the place. If you try to come in without a reservation, they tend to hold a bunch of tables for larger parties. So if you're just a party of 2, they'll often tell you it's full when it's really not. This is a common thing in Vietnam though. So this isn't just like that restaurant that does that. It's a very frustrating thing. You'll actually run into it at a lot of places. They literally will sit on 15 tables during their busy time, even if they're not booked, or when big tables come in to make more money. It's not right, but it is what happens, and you know, it's up to a restaurant if they want to do that. So I want to take you over to a honorable mention over here. It's not on the top 5 list, but it'd probably be in the top 15 list. It's a very good sushi. A lot of people tend to go to Hokkaido. That tends to be the number 1 sushi spot for the locals. I disagree. I think Sushi World, this particular Sushi World, has a better quality fish than Hokkaido does. So this Sushi World right here, if you didn't know where we're at, we're around Quinhue Walking Street. This is on the back side of it, behind the Sunwha building. Absolutely phenomenal meal here. If you do really watch the channel and watch live streams, you saw me and the wife have a meal here on one of the live streams. We absolutely loved it. I've eaten Sushi World a bunch. They have a fantastic, economical sushi choice for lunch. So let me show you their menu. This place is a bit pricey, but so is Hokkaido. Lots of drinks. This place will be around $1 million for 2 people if you eat well. Salads, different salads, gyoza, sake sashimi, which is always my favorite thing to get. I also like the toro, which is the fat belly of the salmon. Very, very good. The wife really loves the herring. I'm not a fan of herring. It's a pretty strong fishy taste for me. I also really love the yellowtail, although it's very expensive here in Vietnam. And then they've got all the typical stuff. Usually our go-to here is I don't get these boats. If you look at boats, like 800K, which really isn't crazy for sushi. I really don't eat sushi rolls. I pretty much only eat sashimi. Occasionally I'll get a roll. I'm feeling hungry, like a westernized style roll here. Let me show you, hold on. Let me go to the soup page. They've got tempura. You know, they've got all this stuff. I know some of you are gonna ask to slow down, but you can just go to their website to look at their full menu. All right, for our next location, for number 4, you're gonna have to make your way over to Saigon Center, which is located right behind Quinhue. Here's how to spell it if you didn't know, if you've never been here. A lot of the restaurants are going to be Korean barbecue because I find those to be some of the best restaurants, and that's my particular style. See, this is not a hand to God, you know, list on what everybody thinks is going to be the top 5. This is top 5 pretty much non-Vietnamese food. That's a totally different thing. So this is top 5 of like my favorite style restaurants of all different varying kinds. So the next one we have here is Meat and Meat, which is absolutely a fantastic little Korean barbecue. They have many locations, but this particular location, in my opinion, happens to be the best location. It's extremely affordable too. So if you're hungry, they've got the $279, they've got the $229, and then they got a $179 lunch. The $379 allows you to get hot pot and pretty much everything they have with additional cuts of beef. The seating's very nice, the food's very good. They've got like this bar over here. So, I'm gonna film real quick. Okay. So this is how they do all the food here, and this is why I really like this location, is you get it all yourself. You don't have to rely on somebody. They don't have any of the sliced short plate, but that's usually the best. And they've got all these different cuts here. You come and take a tray, you get it yourself. Same with the vegetables, you build your own salad. You get this delicious balsamic, you put your peanut flake on it. You can also build your own rice, kibimbap, over here. So it's absolutely just a really, really good place. You get your own sauces, everything like that. You also serve yourself your own drinks. If you want ramen noodles, Korean style, otogi, they've got these as well. This is just a really, really good restaurant if you're on a budget and you want to eat Korean barbecue with a large amount of people. Now there is caveats to this place. It's very difficult to get in as well because they don't really do a reservation system. So if you come past 7 o'clock, there's probably gonna be an hour wait, pretty much 7 days a week. That place is very popular with the Vietnamese locals. I've been to other branches. The only other one that is good, in my opinion, because they do franchise these out, so the franchisees can pick where they get their meat and stuff. This one does a very good job with it. So I would recommend only this location, and then I'll put the address to the other one, but the other one's over by the famous banh mi place. This place is absolutely delicious. You cannot go wrong. If you want to eat a lot of food, this is the place to come to. So I highly recommend this. We eat at Meat and Meat usually once every 2 weeks. That's why it's number 4 on my list. If you're on a budget and you want high quality, all you can eat Korean barbecue, Meat and Meat's the place to go. And then this is their menu. So let me show you their menu. So this is the $379. You saw what it already includes on the regular one. Let me show you. So this is all the stuff on the regular one. Sliced chuck eye roll, sliced short plate. I always get the same thing, these two here. And then they've got porks, they've got chicken as well. The premium one then extends that to the rib fingers, which are very good. The beef tongue, which I also like a lot. The pork neck, which I also like. The top blade steak as well. They separately bring that stuff out to you. And then you can also get a hot pot. So you can get a soybean paste broth, you can get an original broth, or you can get a bulgogi broth. We tend to usually get the soybean paste broth. Okay. So that's Meat and Meat. This is a little bit of bonus content for you. If you've ever wondered if there's high quality deli meats, Italian cuts, and stuff that you're used to back from where you're from, they do have it. It's on market directly by Meat and Meat, where we just filmed the 4th location. They've got every kind of salami you can think of, Milano, which is my favorite. They make a lasagna, which I think is total crap. I don't recommend that. They've got gherkins, pickles. They've got prosciuttos from all over the world. They've even got turkey. They've even got ham. So if you're hankering, they even have mortadella, which is like bologna. It's Italian bologna. But they've got literally all the cold cuts you can get. They've even got Serrano ham, which is for $14 for 100 grams. But if you're hankering it, it's here. They've always got these unique cuts here. They also have a ton of American food here. Very, very cool stuff. You can get all kinds of different ingredients from around the world, Australia, America, all over. So if you're looking to get a fix of Western style stuff, it's here. They also have very good Black Angus beef. They've got it prepared as a steak, where you can take the steak and get it into ground beef. They've also got ground beef. They've got sausages, and this is all very good. They even have veal. They've got a veal roast even today. So they've literally got everything you could possibly need. They've got pork. All their stuff here is pretty high quality. I've gotten it a bunch of times. This is my go-to place when I do need American food. If you want to see an entire breakdown on this store, I will try to put that in the description if I remember. I'm so bad at that, but just type in Annam Fat and Broke, A-N-N-A-M. They also have hot dogs and other things like this here. So like I said, if you're hankering to get some Western style products that you didn't think were available here, they're here. One other cool thing that they have is they have a variety of cheeses, like a gigantic amount of cheeses. In here, they've got everything. I mean, you cannot, whatever cheese you need, they've got ricotta if you're making a lasagna, they've got cheddar, they've got all kinds of different cuts. And then over here, they've got literally all the cheese. Blue cheese, soft cheese, hard cheese, all of the cheese. Cheddar, Parmesan, this is all the Parmesan. Parmesan's very expensive here. It's about $10 a gram, usually 100 gram. And then the other thing that I like here, which is kind of hard to find sometimes, if you're not going to the American store, which I've also done a video on, a lot of you probably seen that, they have sour cream here, and they have creme fraiche, almost always. They've got ghee today too, clarified butter. Here's sour cream. I don't like this one. They sometimes have daisy and they sometimes have creme fraiche. It all depends on the availability of stuff coming in. They've got bechamel, which I do not like bechamel in a lasagna, but I guess if you're from other parts of the world, you guys put bechamel in your stuff. But they've got the Grandeur sour cream too. This one's quite a bit better. This one's a bit yellow. I think it's from Australia. I don't care for it at all. But yeah, that's some pretty interesting stuff that you can get here. They also have pretty good milk. The milk of choice that I recommend is the Meiji milk. They've got one with sugar and one with not sugar. Not sugar with sugar. Very good milk. It comes from Japan. All right, guys, so we'll see you at the number 3 restaurant next. Another piece of bonus content. If you're a gamer and you're into gaming, they have Halo, which is probably the best gaming shop in all of Vietnam. They've got access to pretty much everything. Let's go in here real quick. Let me show you around. They've got PlayStation 5s. They've got the new Xbox, always in stock. They've also got Legos and stuff like this. If you need any kind of gaming stuff, they also have iPhones. They have the newest iPhones. They have the iPads. They have all the newest stuff. As you can see, the Xbox Series is over here. The new PlayStation's over here. They've got PS5s in stock, right? Yeah, look, there's 100 of them. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the games, all the stuff you can get. So if you definitely need any kind of gaming stuff, come see Halo. The staff here is super nice. It's super friendly, and the prices are very competitive here. So come check this place out if you need gaming stuff. Thanks, brother. Thanks, guys. Have a good day. Awesome place. All right, we are at our official 3rd location. It is by far our favorite hot pot. It is Hai Di Lao. Hai Di Lao is a very unique and delicious hot pot experience. It's very good. Their food here is absolutely scrumptious. They've got ice cream while you wait. It's a beautifully decorated restaurant. Can I go inside 1 minute? Just film real quick? 1 minute. Just film the bar, the snack or the sauce bar. More foot. Okay, so it's big inside here. It's awesome. This is one of the greatest things about it is all these sauce bars. So you can make any kind of sauce you want. It's absolutely delicious. Kimchi, all this different stuff up here. This stuff varies and changes as the time goes. This is an extremely busy restaurant. This is also a non-reservation website, so you cannot make a reservation for this site. If you get here at 5 o'clock or before, just like we were, come on, you can get in without waiting too long. Anywhere past 6 p.m., there's probably a wait of anywhere from 1 hour to 4 hours. I kid you not. People come here and they will wait 4 hours. Every one of these seats will be filled up. They give you complimentary drinks, ice cream. There's even an ice cream robot that will come and bring you stuff. Also, if you are a girl, they have free nails. They'll do your nails free as you wait for the table. So it's actually kind of not a bad experience. I'll wait up to 2 hours for Hai Di Lao because I don't mind it. I know it's going to be such a good meal that you really can't beat it. So it's Chinese style hot pot. Comes with all these different broths. There's, I think, 6 different broths. My favorite broth is the spicy Thai broth with no oil, and then they have a beef bone broth, which is absolutely phenomenal. Charlie, let me get away from that. Which is absolutely wonderful. It costs a little bit more. I think it's like 40K more than the other ones, but those are the 2 sauces I recommend. I recommend you do get 4 sauces, even if it's 2 people, just to vary up the experience of eating here. They have delicious cuts of beef. They use USDA beef. It says it right in the menu. They have you use an iPad, so that's why I'm not able to show you a menu. But the experience here is absolutely top notch. They also have a noodle dancing guy, so if you buy noodles, handmade noodles, he'll come and hand stretch them in front of you and do a dance. You can probably look that up on the internet and see it. Absolutely phenomenal restaurant. We eat here an incredibly amount, once a week usually. Cannot go wrong with it. Early birds get the worm here. It is definitely an extremely long wait. It is one of the popular, if not the most popular restaurant in Saigon right now. They're all over. I do like the Bitexiko one the best. Other locations are just as good, but be prepared to wait in a long line if it's going to be past 6 p.m. And that's going to be Monday through Sunday. It never really changes. It is always busy. Like I said, it's one of the most busiest restaurants in Saigon right now. People say it's overrated. Absolutely not overrated. If you know what you're getting and you get the right stuff, it's delicious. I highly recommend the beef. Get the sliced beef, like the thin brisket beef, and you're never gonna have a problem. So that is Haidi Lao. I will see you guys at number 2 and number 1. Okay guys, we are at the number 2 location, one of our favorite restaurants in all of Saigon, Bornga. It's Korean barbecue. It's absolutely delicious. It's one of the best meals you can have in all of Saigon City, in my opinion. As far as being a Korean barbecue, it's owned by Koreans. They have Korean banchan. Everything is actually legit Korean, down to the 9 yards. Let's go inside and take a look. So this is Bornga. It's a fantastic place. Can't beat it. Oh, how are you? So this okay. So once we get into Bornga and we start to get the food, I'll show you a bit how it is. For the number 2 and number 1 restaurants that I love in Saigon, I'm going to try to show you the actual food inside the restaurant. So that's what we're going to do here. So see you guys in a bit. So Bornga is amazing because the banchans are plenty. It's all the banchans. We've been snacking away here. I'm with some friends here and his family. The meat's cooking. We got more meat over here. Can you take the camera and put it on there? The meats. So this is why I love Bornga. Bornga is phenomenal. The meat quality is good. The banchan is good. The environment's good. We're slamming back a little bit of Jinro Original, which is arguably, in my opinion, the best soju. So this is why this is the number 2 restaurant in my top 5 restaurants in Saigon. On the next restaurant I'll show you, you may be surprised, but it's our fantastically favorite restaurant. We've eaten at the number 1 restaurant. How many times have we eaten? 100 times? I mean, more than crazy. You guys have already seen it on film, so it's not that hard to guess, but I'll see you guys at the next location. You cannot skip Bornga if you want amazing Korean barbecue, guys. See you at the number 1 restaurant. All right, guys, we're at the last and first location of our favorite restaurant in all of Saigon, District 1. This restaurant is called Torisho. It's a yakitori izikaya. So it is essentially Japanese barbecue with drinks. Traditionally in Japan and Tokyo, you would come out with a group of friends or one friend. You would drink beer, have sake, and eat barbecue food like this on a skewer. Like this on a skewer. Like this on a skewer. Okay. And then they're also going to have other stuff. They're going to have sushi, they're going to have macaroni salad, they're going to have potato salad. They're going to have all kinds of traditional pub food that's indigenous to the Japanese culture. It's absolutely a fantastic restaurant. The staff is amazing. The cooks are amazing. They're all the same people that have been here for 3 years. I cannot recommend this place enough. It's absolutely one of my number 1, it is my number 1 restaurant in all of Saigon. What do you think, Lynn?
Yes.
Yes. All right, guys. See you inside. Konbanwa. Okay, now we're upstairs at Torisho, the number 1 restaurant for me in Saigon in District 1. It absolutely has fantastic food. It's Izikaya Yakitori. Come on. So it's a traditional like Japanese pub eatery where you sit with a bunch of friends for hours on end. You drink beers, you have sake, and then you eat like snack food, traditional like bar food in Tokyo, Izikaya Yakitori. So they've got a bunch of different meats on a stick. If you're not new to the channel, you've definitely seen me vlog here a bunch of times and do a bunch of stuff here. This place is absolutely phenomenal. Usually when me and my mates come here, we're here for 2 to 3 to 4 hours. So plan for a really large block of time when you're here. The food's absolutely amazing. It's all kinds of different, really delicious stuff. It's traditional Japanese pub food. So once we get food, I'll show you a bit of that. I'll see you in a minute. All right, the piece de la resistance is we have some salmon and some tuna. I don't eat too much tuna, but they're both really good here. The sashimi here, really good. It's always pretty fresh. Just take a piece. I got 2 pieces there. Hit it with a little soya sauce. Fire. Do a little bit of wasabi here. Hit it with the soya. That's good, man. Their salmon's like butter. Oh, tuna. Really good. Nominated what?
I'm full.
You're full. You better get eaten.
Because I ate spring rolls.
I ate the same amount of spring rolls you did. I'm still moving.
With sesame.
What do you got, Win? Delicious. It's really good today. So they were off their game a little bit after COVID. They weren't getting the best salmon, and now they're back. They're back in their prime zone. So this is a fantastic restaurant. You know, if you've never been to a Izikaya Yakitori, this is the one to come to. I highly recommend it. You'll love the food here. It's absolutely fantastic. So let's do a thumbnail. Thanks for watching, guys. There's more food I got here, but I think you've seen what you need to see here. This is my #1 restaurant in Saigon. I've eaten here more than any other restaurant in Saigon, and I will continue to eat here more than any other restaurant. So stay frosty. Thanks for watching. Subscribe to the channel. See you on the next one. Peace out. Bonus round. Winnie's having fried okra on the barbecue, and I'm having chicken thigh or pork thigh. Oh my god. Oh, it's so good. You take a little bit of lime. You hit it on the pork thigh. And look. Oh. Fire. So good. So good. Yatsa! Honey, is Tori Show your favorite restaurant too? Top G's wife says it's the Top G restaurant. You don't want to go to the other location, you want to go to the Tori Show in Japantown by the Ladybirds. That's the bonus content, guys.